Oh man, this the first one. This the first video right here. You know, um, for all my ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't know me, I go by Slick Nick. This is my first video right here. And I wanted to go ahead, just hop on this right here. Just kick some game, kick some knowledge, everything. So from the title of this video right here, you can kind of assume, a little bit about what the video is going to be dedicated towards. Basically, I want to ask you a simple question. Who are you? That's right, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about the person, you who's laying on your bed right now, you who's chilling on the couch, whatever it is you're doing right now in this moment. I'm asking you, who are you? Who are you as a person? You know what? And I want you to really dig deep, think back to the last time you really thought about that. Like, who am I? What do I represent? What do I stand for? Who do I see myself as, basically, And if you don't have an answer to that, I want you to go ahead, really dive in and think about who is that person. When you look at yourself in the mirror, matter of fact, go ahead, do this. This video, it's going to be in steps. So look, it's going to be in steps. So step one, I want you to go ahead, go to the bathroom, go to a mirror, just really look at yourself. Look into your eyes. You can go ahead, you can tell a lot about a person just by looking into their eyes, and a lot about yourself too, just by looking into these right here. You could really read somebody. So go ahead, look at yourself in the mirror, and really take a good look at yourself. Take a look at the physical, the internal, the mentally, everything like that. Just really get a good feel for who you are, and when you look into the mirror, if you like the person that you see, if you think there's nothing wrong, you got no flaws, none of that, you know what? You deserve a round of applause. You're doing something right. You know what? You already passed a couple of steps. But you know what? If you're in the situation where you're looking at yourself and you're not liking the person that you are, it could be anything that I just listed, like the physical, mental, all that. It could be anything like that. You know what? I want you to go ahead and recognize what it is. It could be all of those things. It could just be one of those things, maybe just two. But recognize exactly what it is that you feel you're lacking in. What is it that's making you unhappy about yourself? And, another thing with all this too, when you go ahead, you do this, when you're really looking at yourself in the mirror and trying to dissect the person that you are, don't go ahead and start lying to yourself. You know that you feeling messed up. You know that you don't get no good energy when you observing the person that you are. If you know all this, don't lie to yourself and be like, you know what, I'm good, I'm chilling, this and that. When deep down you know something's not right. Don't put on a mask. Accept it. First step is acceptance. Recognizing and then accepting. Now, why do I say all this? Why do I say all this right here? This leads me to my next point. So you know what? Now that you recognize exactly what it is that you're lacking in, I want you to go ahead, figure out how can you go ahead and improve upon those things. How can you better yourself in those categories? Like I said earlier, might be the physical. You might look at yourself and you're like, man, I'm out of shape, this and that. I'm not really feeling right physically. Go ahead, for all my dudes, all my homies, go ahead, hit the gym or do some push-ups at home. Do like 25 to 50 or whatever. Do some sit-ups. For all my ladies too, go ahead, hit some sit-ups, hit some squats, keep that shape right, everything like that, all that. Just make yourself feel good. Take care of yourself if that's the case. And also too, I wanna before I keep going on, I wanna mention this right here. Everything that I kick, this is not just for one side. This is all of this shit. It's all gonna be for both sides. So I'm gonna be dedicating shit to my homies, and I'm gonna be dedicating shit to the ladies too. You know what? I don't discriminate around here. Everybody can receive some type of wisdom or game, if they feel that it's right, if they feel that it pertains to them. So you know what? Now that leads me to my next point. Like I said, figure it out. What is it that you lack in, and do something about it. If it's the mental, go ahead. Figure out how you can deal with this right here. How you can get all this under control. What is it that you need to do? And you know what, like, some of y'all might be saying like, oh, you know what does he know, this and that, whoop-de-woo. You know what, I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I'm just being honest. But I've been in that situation. I've been in that predicament right there. Where I really had to recognize the person that I was. And I wasn't happy with the person that I was. And it was for a whole bunch of reasons, but it just really took recognizing all of that. And once I recognized it, then it's like I came up with steps. I tried to figure out exactly how I can become the person that I want to be, how I could feel, how I want to feel, how I could feel positivity, everything like that, how I could look positive, all that type of stuff, so it's a journey, man. It's a journey. And this is only the first, this is the beginning right here. This is level 1. But you know what? You can't start at the bottom of the staircase and expect to just jump all the way up to, the 5th or 6th set of steps. You can't do that. You got to start off at the bottom. That's how you begin to climb. You begin to go ahead and learn new things and, gain that experience. The more and more you do something, the more and more experienced you're going to be with it. Yeah, you starting off right here. And you're not going to get to that top level unless you really put in work. And you know what? Also, too, keep this in mind. Look, at the time of this recording, there's like 2 weeks left in December. 2 weeks left in 2024. 2025 is right around the corner. Now I want you to put this into perspective. Everybody's already thinking about their New Year's resolution, this and that. Some people getting sidetracked on it. So, when you hit up that New Year's party, you talking to all your friends, your family, this and that, right before the new year comes around, everybody's going to be mentioning what they plan to do. My New Year's resolution is this. My New Year's resolution is that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, But it's like, you know what? If you start right now, like becoming the best person that you could become should be your New Year's resolution, and that's in any type of category. Whatever is going to make you better as a person, and make you feel content with yourself, I believe that's the best New Year's resolution right there. So you know what? You go ahead, excuse me. I'm getting ahead of myself right now. But look, you go ahead, you start really thinking about what is it that you need to do. How can I be more content with myself? And start doing it, man. Start recognizing and then start doing it. And look, a lot of people, they'll be like this. They'll be like, you know what? I got 2 weeks left. I'm chilling right now. I'm just cooling, this and that. I'll wait until the new year actually come around to do it. Nah, you know what? If you thinking like that, then I guess you're not really serious about it. Like, you gotta really be, if you're really serious about it, you'll start right now. You'll start right now. You know what? Whatever you're going through, you'll recognize it, you'll accept it, and then you'll figure out a way to come up out of it. You know what? Just be serious about it. And also, too, like I said, like I just mentioned, don't wait. Don't wait. 2 weeks is 2 weeks. You know how much you can do in one day? Imagine 2 weeks. Oh, man. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to be at the very top or you're going to be on level 5, but you know what? You're going to be climbing the ladder. You're going to be ahead of all the other people because they're all waiting to get started. They're waiting these 2 weeks to get started, but you already been on the shit. You already been climbing and shit like that. So you already got a head start. Just go. Just do. You know what? Just do. Don't even think about it. Just do. Do whatever it is that you need to do to become better and to improve upon yourself. But yeah, man. That's about it for this one. I just wanted to ask, who are you? Who do you represent? Who are you as a person? And are you happy with that? Are you happy with the result? Or do you feel that you can become better? And you know what? It's always room for improvement. Not everybody's perfect, man. I'm not perfect. My next door neighbor is not perfect. Nobody is perfect. But we can all accept we can all accept our situations and try to become better out of it. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense, but just always have room for improvement. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. If you ain't know, now you know. I go by Slick Nick. And you know what? I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. I got some more shit coming.